and to all the helpers who helped, a word from you.
Yes, thank you. Thanks, Alistair. I'd like to take all the credit, but I'm not going to. I recognise the national swing was coming my way. But thank you all so much for coming tonight. Sorry it was short notice, but I thought let's get on the crest of the wave while the wave is at its highest. And I wanted to thank you all so much, every single one of you, whether you just are a member of the Labour Party, or whether, like some of the people here, you are out every single night delivering leaflets and knocking on doors, and there's many of you here tonight that were doing that. I just wanted to thank you so much. It was an astonishing, absolutely astonishing result here in Manchester Central, but more astonishing was the national result as well. And you know, yes, we didn't win, but we never expected to win. But what we absolutely did do was move ourselves a hell of a lot more forward, and now we are on the cusp of being in government. It could be in a few weeks' time. Don't put away those canvassing shoes yet, or your leafleting bags or anything, because that would be great. It could be in a few weeks' time. It might be a lot longer. But whatever, we now know that we are on the verge of a Labour government, and that would be amazing. So, you know, Theresa May, she called this election because she wanted a huge, great, stonking majority to do what the hell she likes. And we said to voter after voter, let's not give her that mandate. Let's keep her in check. And boy, did the country decide they wanted to keep her in check. So after all her doom and gloom and kind of Maybot robotic through the campaign, you know, she kind of lost support all the way through. But you know, alongside that, Jeremy just grew and grew and grew in the campaign, and he's brought into the Labour Party, into voting for Labour at this election, a whole load of people who've not voted Labour before. So we take our hats off to Jeremy for that. And he gave a fantastic speech in the PLP on Monday night. And he was very humble about it as well, and I think that is the mood which we should all continue. You know, I was just saying to somebody, he didn't come along and kind of go losers to the PLP. You're wrong. Not at all. He came to the PLP to thank us as well, because I do think, you know, it was a very unified campaign. We all worked, every single member of the Labour Party, every single member of the PLP, including Jeremy and everybody else, worked incredibly hard in that campaign. We showed that when we are united, we can succeed, and that has to be the watchword now going forward. And we do also have to learn some of the lessons from the election too, and that was the message Jeremy gave us, that it wasn't overwhelming everywhere, and we did lose some seats, and we should be careful about that as well, and understand that better going forward. So now the job of, you know, Parliament is now centre stage. Unfortunately, it means I'm probably going to have to be down there a lot more than I would like, because every single vote is going to matter, and every single tactic and strategy that we deploy in Parliament could bring down the government, and that is going to be an amazing sort of thing to be part of, and I hope we do it. There's too many people to thank. I will pick out just one person, and that's Bernard, who's my agent. For those of you who know Bernard, it's like nothing phases Bernard whatsoever. So he's like the most stoic and reliable person to have alongside you. And then, as well as all, you know, all the councillors, you know, all the activists, you've all just been, you know, not just really hard working, but such good fun. And we've also brought on board and made stalwarts of the party, lots of new members who've caught the bug through this campaign. So it's been really exciting as well. And the only other group of people, just to thank finally, are Gary and Nathan, and Adam's not here, and all my, and Donna. I do seriously have one of the best staff teams in Parliament. I know that from them and from speaking to them. I do. Let's not stop there. This is only the beginning. All the hard work is still to come. I know I have your support in that. You have my full support in that. And together we can defeat this Tory government and get Jeremy Corbyn as our Prime Minister hopefully in the next few years.